So you've heard me say GRIMBRIGHT. You've probably heard of GrimDark, Noble Bright, Noble Dark. What am I talking about? These are alignments for fantasy specifically, right? So when I say that the Trebon family saga and all those books are GRIMBRIGHT, it's because I'm indicating that the world is dark and is a hot mess, but there's hope. There's brightness at the end of the tunnel, right? So a Noble Bright would be more of, okay, the world is this wonderful, happy fantasy setting, and it's always going to be bright. So a lot of Disney movies kind of have this feeling a little bit, right? And then what is a grim dark? Well, the world is a terrible place, and it's going to continue to get terrible. So these are expectations, right? These are fantasy alignments that kind of tell us how our plot and world and characters should be feeling and experiencing from start to finish of the series arc in this case. Now, I would gladly say that the prequel in Trebon Family Saga, The Champion's Lord and The Fall of Ashton, it's going to feel more grimdark. Though we know there's hope, so Dante and John are GRIMBRIGHT, right? They're bringing, and it can even be noble dark for that. So what does that mean? Noble dark. Oh, Val, now I'm throwing a new combo. The world is established and happy and going good, but it's going to get worse by the end of the book and series and arc, right? Now, I'm using this in conjunction to the romance element. So it's very complicated feelings for all of us. Our characters, you as the reader, me as the writer, because I am doing a noble dark and then a GRIMBRIGHT with romance involved. And romance, rule number one, is it better have a happily ever after or happy for now ending, which all my books do. I favor the happy for now because I like a storm brewing in the distance. I want you guys to speculate something more, or the story continues. I like that. As a reader, I like that. So expect that. But there's your snapshot of this crazy term that I keep throwing out there, and I realize I probably should share what I mean by that and what your expectations. So let me know what books you favor and which of these alignments, whether you prefer grim dark, grim bright, noble bright, dark, there's so many. You can find charts online if you Google it. So enjoy that new dive into books and finding out what books fall where.